Throw the back of the ball. And the rotation will mimic the line from the fingers to the palm to the wrist. And it's the fastest pitch that you'll throw. Reason your sinker isn't 95, and your sinker is 90, is because you have to vary one side or the other. The 90 to 95% fastballs, these are what I call, that's your split, your sinker, and your cutter. Split, you got to throw the top front of the baseball. There's a top front of the ball. If I had this, these two thumbtacks that you can see in the ball here. For me, I have to make sure that that pressure of my hand is in this top front of the baseball. My thumb can be off to the side, maybe even underneath. But this pitch, because I'm throwing the top front, is going to come out the back. It's a slip pitch. If I just simply held a ball, and this years ago, a lot of years, maybe I'm not old. This was way, way before me, but they used to throw a ball where you tucked your thumb, and they called this a slip pitch. It would slip out. By holding the bottom front, the ball would slip out and would tumble. It was a form of a changeup back in the day. The split finger, you have to understand, is a slip pitch. It comes out the back. The way that you get a split finger is you widen out your fingers to hold the top front. When the ball knuckles, when it does a little knuckle grip, the rotation of it ceases. If it stays like your fastball, you got to go wider. If it stays like your fastball, wider. And we're talking hairs. Once it's a knuckle, give it a couple more hairs, and then the back's going to come out. When the back comes out, you've got yourself a split. It'll tumble. The sinker is anywhere from the middle of the baseball, moving from the command fingers, moving to one side, shading the inside back of the baseball. You can do this two seams by putting your finger right through the middle of the two seams and letting your ring finger or your index finger sit on the inside of that seam. Guys, through terminology, have now started throwing a one-seamer. They call it a one-seamer because this long seam, they like to put that finger right on it, but they've got it varied. Because my middle finger is right here, I've got my two command fingers throwing the inside 50%. If I throw the inside 50%, the outside 50% is going to rotate out and cause the ball to sink to my arm side. Jared Weaver did a pretty good job of that. The cut fastball is just opposite of what I just talked about. Now my index finger is going to be on the 50% of the line. My middle finger is going to be sharing the outside 50%. My inside 50% is going to go through, forcing the ball to slight fade to my glove side. These are just understanding different parts of the ball. If you just give it a slight cut, you want to have just a slight fade. Our goal as pitchers is to miss the sweet spot of the bat. The smaller movements that you have, the greater difficulty a hitter has of identifying the pitch. Hitters cannot identify speed, and they can't see spin. Again, I'll tell you, testosterone will tell you differently, but they can't. Ted Williams said that he could, later recanted that he couldn't. That's one of the best. What they do need, if you read Perry Husband's stuff, is they need a very educated guess. Speed cannot be seen head on. So, slight cuts, sinks, cuts. You want guys to not hit a baseball greater than 80%. You get guys to hit weak contact 80% below, you'll be fine. You'll be great. A new thing that's going to be bouncing out, you're going to see more guys doing it, is the BP fastball and the BP changeup. Straight pitches that you can't identify, but you have to risk reward, you have to identify hard or soft.